my kitchen. So today we're gonna make a very special dish. This is a dish that my family loves, and it's special because it can be served as breakfast or dessert. So what we're making is Piña Colada bread. Now in our household, sometimes we call it bikini bottom bread or SpongeBob bread, but regardless of what you call it, it is amazing. So please come with me, let me show you how to make this so we can enjoy it together. Okay, so let's talk about the ingredients we're gonna need to make it. First, let's start with the dry ingredients. So, first thing you're gonna need is 3 cups of all-purpose flour. Then you're gonna need 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. You're gonna take those elements, put it in together, and then in a separate bowl, you will work on your wet ingredients. And now let's talk about the wet ingredients. So for the wet ingredients, you're gonna need 1 1/4 cup canola oil, 2 ripe bananas, 2 cups of sugar, 3 eggs, 1 cup of crushed pineapple, 1 cup of coconut. You can use toasted, I'm not doing that today, I'm using regular, either works, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. You will take all of that into one bowl and then combine your dry ingredients. And that is all the ingredients you need for the bread. And when the bread's finished, you need a few more ingredients to make the glaze. So let's talk about those. For the glaze, you're going to need 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, 2 tablespoons of butter, 3/4 cup of pineapple juice, and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Now, I want to talk briefly how you get the pineapple and the pineapple juice. All you need is 1 can of the crushed pineapple, and then you drain it and you use the juice from the drain. Then, of course, you're going to need your bread loaf to put the bread in. But those are all the ingredients we need. And so I'm very excited. So why don't I pull my hair back, put on an apron, and let's get to cooking. I don't want to get my hands dirty though. And you know who does not mind getting their hands dirty? Little boys. I wonder if I have one that can help me out. Carson?
What?
Can you help me smash some bananas?
I get to smash stuff?
Yeah, you do. Permission to do so, sir. You ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna need gloves on for this first. You wanna put some gloves on?
Yeah.
This may be a little tricky. Let's find out. Okay, now you get your gloves on. You're gonna take these bananas and smash them into that bowl while I get the dry ingredients ready. I know, it feels weird. You ready? All right. There you go. 1 teaspoon of salt.
Banana peeled.
And I'm gonna take
Banana.
1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And 1 teaspoon of baking soda.
Oh, mushy.
All right.
Oh,
Those are my dry ingredients.
mushy. I love
And I'm
it.
just gonna mix them together. Gooey, gooey, mushy, smushy. Mash them good.
Oh, they're mashed.
All right. This dry ingredients I'm gonna set aside.
This is done mashed.
Okay, so just set those to the side. You wanna help me pour some ingredients in?
Yeah, sure. I'll just take off these gloves.
Yes, yeah. You want help? You wanna grease our pan first? Okay, we'll grease the pan first so we don't forget, because that happens. Like, you're gonna do all the sides and the bottom, okay?
Okay.
You want help? Woo! I'll turn it this way. Maybe there. Excellent. I get that side. It's like spray painting, isn't it? A little bit.
Graffiti.
Graffiti art. Let's pour the sugar in. How much sugar is in there? Can you tell everyone? Brandon?
2 cups.
2 cups. All right, pour your 2 cups of sugar in. Excellent. Now, I am going to pour a cup of oil.
This is a cup, right?
Brandon. That is 1 cup, correct. And we need a cup and a quarter. So, hold that over the bowl. Dump that in. Excellent.
Now a cup and a quarter.
Correct. There's the quarter. Okay. Excellent. Now, I'm going to add the eggs real quick.
Wish I could crack them.
Well, you can crack one, but let me dump it. How's that sound? Is that a fair compromise?
Yes.
Okay, I think so. All right, you crack it over here on the counter. Excellent. There's one. And one more, crack it for me.
I wish we got a triple because
Exactly. Now, I'm gonna add the vanilla. I got an egg on my, that's what we got egg for, right? Vanilla. So 2 teaspoons of vanilla.
vanilla extract.
Very good. Okay, what we'll do is we're gonna mix this in the mixer, and then we're gonna come back and add our coconut, pineapple, and banana. All right, set this down. Carson, you wanna turn the mixer on?
Yeah.
Okay, you take this. Take it over here. So we wanna make sure this is secure. You get it on there, and then you kind of twist it until, there you go, until it locks. And put that down.
Put it.
Start at just 1 notch. There you go, for a second. Now you can turn it up. And up again. And up one more time. Okay, so while that gets going, I'm going to grab the ingredients that we need to put in here. So let me go do that real quick, and I'll be right back while this mixes. Got our ingredients, we're gonna shut this off for a second. And we are going to dump in all of our fruit. So start with the bananas. Good job, Michelle. This is gonna break them up even more. Excellent. Oh, don't wanna miss a banana, right? We need our coconut. Yep. I think the last time we used toasted coconut, didn't we? Yeah, we can use either. That's good. 1 cup of crushed pineapple. Now I'm going to tell you a little secret. To make the pina colada bread, we like coconut and we like pineapple. But you, if you don't like pineapple, could substitute mango or papaya or really any tropical fruit you wanted to. I particularly like the pineapple. Same with the coconut. You can mix it up. The coconut binds it a little bit, but if you're not using it too wet, whatever the fruit is you're using, it should work. You ready to mix? All right, put it down. Start it on low and then speed it up. One more. I'm gonna wash my hands. Okay. So let's shut this off. Ooh, that smells good. Do you smell that? Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, now it's time to add our dry ingredients. So in here, we've already mixed our cinnamon, salt,
All of
and
it?
baking soda. All of it's mixed together. So now we're gonna just add about half of that into the bowl.
Let's take that.
We don't
Let me take off that.
Let me take it off, sure.
I'm not comfortable with the mixture.
Okay. You're right. Like this and
One.
this. Just about half. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just about half of it.
One big lump.
There you go.
3.
All right, so we're gonna put this back on and mix half of that in. And then once that's mixed, we'll add the other half. Ready? All right, now start low or we're gonna get covered in flour.
That's great.
All right, that's good. We turn that down. All right, now you're gonna add the rest. Ready?
Yep.
All right, now we have this right here, the rest of that.
Oh, let me just dump
Maybe
it
more.
in.
Yeah, you can dump the whole thing in. In fact, I'll take that. You guys can dump it in.
This is a big procedure, guys.
Ooh, look at you. Not as messy as his mom is. All right, go ahead. Woo. You awake?
Yeah, I am.
You are now? No, you're too fast too soon. We got a little flour. You ain't gonna hurt nothing.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
You
So,
said everything.
we'll leave it on that, and let's wash our hands real quick, okay? All right, now that we've shut it off,
Looks like applesauce.
it does look a little like applesauce, doesn't it? We're just gonna scrape the sides down like that. Our flour got a little crazy. I don't know how that happened exactly.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe Hot Mess Tim's did it.
Maybe a little boy turned it to high too fast.
Oh, I don't know.
No, you don't think that was it?
No.
Alright. So let's do this. Scrape it down. And then we're going to mix it one more time, and then we'll use the big spoon to mix it all together. Alright, turn on low. Low. Now one more notch, just one. Very good. Okay, let's shut it off.
I'm going to shut
Well, I
it.
have a way I do is try to get all the goodness.
Good job.
Hey, it's no fun if you don't get messy, right? All right, I'm gonna take this off. Let me mix it and then have it mixed together. I'm just gonna scrape these sides down. All right. And then I'm gonna scrape from the bottom because sometimes the flour or the sugar gets stuck on the very bottom, so it doesn't quite hit it. All right. I think that's mixed. You want to give it a couple mixes? Feel how thick it is because it's really thick. Yeah. Fingers approve. See? Pretty thick, huh? A lot thicker than applesauce, so it's not quite thick. Work those muscles. Okay, so now it's time to pour this into this. It really smells good. I can imagine how good this is gonna smell once we get it in the oven. The brothers are gonna come out, aren't they? They're gonna stop playing video games and they're gonna be like, what's cooking? What's for lunch? What's for breakfast?
Mine.
About 10 minutes in, they're all gonna come running.
Because I'm
You already
already
know.
here.
You already know. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna spread this out. How are we gonna clean this?
Me, I am a vacuum.
All right.
For food.
If you could wash this out for me, you think you could handle that?
I'll just take the spoon and wash it.
All right, while you do that, I'm gonna put this in the oven. How's that sound? Good job cleaning it. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 60 to 65 minutes, but I will check it at 45 minutes. So let's put this in here.
Oh, I don't feel so good. Director, gonna take 5.
Oh man, you ate too much of that? Well, can't blame them. Even the batter is delicious. We're gonna start making the glaze, and this is cooking. The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna turn this up to high And you're gonna pour in your pineapple juice. And you're just gonna wait till that comes to a boil. But while you do that, you've gotta combine a couple things. So, you wanna take your half a cup of powdered sugar. You can use regular sugar if you like, and you probably could even use a sugar substitute. But I like powdered sugar. It makes it more like a thicker glaze. But you also need to add to it 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. So I'm going to mix it in with my powdered sugar. Making a little bit of a mess because we all know by now that's what I do. Now, just going to use the little one. Mix it together. Okay, so what we do now is we wait for this to start boiling, and then we're gonna add the powdered sugar and the cornstarch, and then rapidly mix it, and eventually add our butter, our vanilla, and our half and half. Okay, I can see it's starting to boil. So this is kind of quick acting how this works. So it's boiling just about there. Now, we're gonna add the cornstarch and the powdered sugar. Get that in there. And we're going to whisk it. And we're gonna keep whisking it until it thickens up. And then we're gonna remove it from the burner and add, I said half and half, which you can use, but I'm actually using heavy whipping cream, and it is optional. It just gives it a creamier texture to the frosting or glaze. So I'm whisking. I'm going to turn it off now that it's really boiling. Definitely thickening up quick. And now I'm going to take this off to the side. I'm going to add the half and half or heavy whipping cream. I'm going to mix that in. And then I'm going to add the butter. So let me add butter. Quick and graceful. There are 2 things that don't go together with me. Now I need to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And I'm going to make a mess doing this, but you know what? It's okay. 2. Now I'm just going to whisk until that butter is melted. That smells good. Now the last thing, and this is optional, but I think it makes the flavors pop if you add just a sprinkle of salt. So just a dash, one little. There you go. Brings those flavors out. All right. This glaze is nice and ready for when this comes out of the oven. I'm just going to set it to the side. It's the perfect consistency, not too thick, not too thin. And when that bread comes out of the oven, we'll pour it over. All right, everyone. So excited, it's done. It took about 70 minutes at 350. It came out of the pan, as you can see, perfectly because Carson did an excellent job with flouring and greasing the pan. And now we have to put that delicious glaze on. Carson's gonna help me. So we're gonna just move this right over here. Take a look at it. It's perfect. And now we're gonna glaze it. You glaze that side, I glaze this side. How's that sound? All right, let me in real quick. There you go. So you do that side, I do this side. How's that sound?
Better than toast.
So delicious.
You gotta sing every time you talk. Rub it down, down, down.
song.
Do you think it looks good?
I think that's good. Let's get it all on there though. We don't want to miss one drop of the glaze, right?
Oh, we might have to miss one drop if it's stuck.
Cover it. Cover that baby. All right, kiddo. You ready to try it?
Mm-hmm.
Now let's try and tell them what we think. What do you think?
It's fruity. It's a slight tang.
Was it so good it knocked you off your stool?
Yeah.
All right, well, I think we did good, right? High five. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as we're going to enjoy this. It is delicious. Like I said, we are having it as a dessert, but it will probably get served for breakfast one day with a little yogurt or a side of fruit. So enjoy it, and I can't wait to see you again.
Bye.
Bye. Exactly. Now, I'm going to add the vanilla. I got egg on my, that's what we got aprons for, right?
Good job, Mama. Hot mess days.
You guys are learning all my nicknames now. All right.